good evening classmates. Good evening Ma'am Pinky. So, the topic that was assigned for me is about the wind power. So, bago tayo magsimula sa ating main topic talaga no about sa uh, stated two categories of wind power, which is yung VOT tsaka yung hot, which is yung VOT naman is uh, vertical axis wind turbine, and yung hot naman is horizontal wind turbine. So, so yung bago tayo mag-proceed doon, no, ano nga ba yung wind power? So, yung wind power is winds are generated as a result of the temperature gradient of the Earth's surface in between the Earth's equator and temperature and solar regions. Aside from the temperature differences caused by greater incoming solar radiation in the equator, the Earth's rotation contributes into generation and movements of the wind. So, energy from winds can be captured by wind turbines and converted to electricity. So, yung sabi dito, kung gaano ka lakas yung hangin na nasasagap ng wind turbine is ganun din is mas malakas yung energy or energy through electricity ang mabibigay ng wind turbine. So, next is wind power has been considered the most efficient source of energy since 1990. So, no, yung wind power daw na is nako-considered na siya dati as a as a source of energy noong 1990 pa. So, as it has a high net energy yield and is widely available, wind energy is dependable because it is cost-effective compared to coal, gas, and nuclear power and does not pollute the environment. So, yung wind power is napaka cost-effective talaga, no? Hindi kagaya sa mga nuclear power, sa coal, gas, kasi yung wind power kasi is di siya nakaka-pollute of hindi siya nakakapag-pollute sa ating global warming, hindi siya nakapadagdag sa climate change. So, yun nga, no, yung wind power kasi is hindi siya nakakapamigay ng pollution sa ating environment kasi mas nakakatulong talaga ito dati pa. May mga windmill talaga dati pa, no? Kung alamin lang natin, may maraming types ng windmill o wind power na meron noong since 1990. So, however, the locations of their construction of wind turbines are critical to efficiently capture this renewable energy source. So, kung nakikita nyo yung mga locations kung saan tinatayo yung wind turbine o yung wind power is napakalawak talaga, no? Kasi kailangan talaga nila makasagap ng mga malakas na hangin kasi yun yung nakapapabigay ng energy, ng mas maraming energy para makakreate tayo ng electricity. So, let's proceed. Nandito yun since 1990 guys. Proceed tayo sa VOT. So, VOT or yung tinatawag natin na vertical axis wind turbine. So, a wind turbine where the rotor shaft is vertical. So, the blades rotates around the vertical axis, similar to an egg beater or a spinning top. Common types of vertical axis wind turbine, which is yung Darius and Savonus turbines, can capture wind from any direction without the need to face the wind. So guys, yung what naman or yung vertical wind turbine naman guys is ito yung siyang klase ng turbine na nakakasagap ng mga or nakaka-capture agad ng mga hangin na kahit hindi siya naka-face sa location na kung saan mas malakas yung hangin. Kung kahit saan na malawak mo siya ilagay is nakakasagap talaga siya ng hangin kagad. Kasi tas pansin niyo yung vertical axis wind turbine is yung blades niya is nakarotate siya around through vertical axis, no? Then may mga pictures ako dito guys na vertical axis wind turbine. So here's the pictures guys. So yung first picture natin dyan guys is yan yung tinatawag natin na Darius. Yung Darius yan. Tapos yung second naman, which is yan na yung tinatawag natin na Savonius wind turbine. Yan na sila guys, yung mga vertical wind turbine na madali lang sila makasagap ng hangin na kahit hindi sila nakaharap dun sa location na mas malakas yung hangin. Then next is also the importance of VOT. So number 1 is works well in urban areas and places with turbulent or unpredictable wind. So yung ibig sabihin nito guys is napaka work well talaga ng vertical axis wind turbine, no guys, no, sa mga urban areas or places, no. Then also unpredictable talaga ito kasi kahit saan mo siya ilagay is madali siya makasagap ng hangin. Then number 2 is require less maintenance because the generator and gearbox can be placed near the ground. So also guys, less yung maintenance na nagagawa nitong vertical axis wind turbine guys, kasi nasa baba lang naman nakalagay yung kanilang generator and yung gearbox nila, no. Hindi na mahirapan na hindi na talaga mahirapan yung mag-construct kasi less maintenance din siya, nasa baba lang yung mga nasa baba lang yung generator niya. The next is more compact, making it suitable for rooftops and small scale power generation. So yun yung importance ng mga ito yung mga importance ng VOT guys. Then next proceed na tayo sa HOT or yung tinatawag natin na horizontal axis wind turbine. So a wind turbine with the rotor shaft positioned horizontally looks like a traditional windmill with 2 to 3 long blades. So the turbine faces the wind direction using a yaw mechanism commonly used in a large wind farm. So guys, familiar naman tayo dito sa horizontal wind turbines, no. Hindi natin bago to. Itong commonly natin nakikita itong mga ganitong klaseng windmill sa lugar ng Ilocos, no, sa Ilocos Sur talaga. Nandun yung pinakamalawak na windmill constructions ng dito sa Pilipinas. Also guys, itong windmill talaga is looks like a traditional windmill, no, kasi yung mga windmill talaga dati is mostly ganito yung style niya, tatlong blades talaga. And also guys, dati yung mga windmill kasi may windmill na malalaki yung blades, malalawak, and also nakikita lang natin yun siya sa farm. Then yung ganito namang klase guys, yung well improved na talaga, na innovate na talaga ng maayos sa generation natin. And also hindi lang ako sure kung kailan ba to siya na establish yung ganitong design. So yung ganitong klaseng wind turbine guys is talagang kailangan nito naka-face sa yung face nito is naka-direct talaga sa hangin talaga. Yung turbine nitong horizontal kailangan naka-face siya kung saan yung mas malakas na hangin, saan yung direction na may malakas na hangin, kailangan doon naka-face yung turbine niya, yung blades. Then also mas nakikita talaga natin ito sa mga malalapit sa mga farm talaga, and also sa nilalagay ito sa harap, hinaharap ito yung ganitong klaseng wind turbine sa dagat kasi mostly doon talaga kailangan na naka-face siya kasi yung hangin need niya masagap ng naka-direct talaga, kasi ito yung klase ng wind turbine na malakas siya makapagbigay ng energy para ma-convert natin into electricity. Kung alam niyo lang guys kung gaano kalawak yung windmill construction sa Ilocos Sur, makikita niyo talaga kung gaano ka-importante na nakaharap siya dun kung saan ang direction ng hangin. So next tayo sa importance nito. So yung importance of hot is more efficient at converting wind energy electricity. Gaya nga ng sabi ko kanina, ito yung wind turbine na efficient talaga siya na nakapagbibigay ng energy para ma-convert sa into electricity. Mas malaki yung nabibigay nitong klaseng wind turbine, guys. Then next is ideal for open areas with steady wind like coastal regions or plains. So also guys, no, kailangan nating tandaan na yung horizontal axis wind turbine is need niya ng steady na hangin. So yun ang sabi ko kanina, need niya na naka-face talaga siya sa direction kung saan yung malakas na hangin. The next is generates large scale power, making it the main choice for utility companies. So yun lang yung mga importance itong hot, guys, no. So yun lang po yung topic ko, and that's all. Thank you.